Hi, I'm Rangan, founder of Niaga One. I believe many of you out there are running small business, startups, or maybe you are looking forward to grow your company. So your business is already at some level and you want to bring it to another level. And you will focus mainly on sales and marketing and also for market expansion, right? So what are the strategies and activities that you would do? That would be hiring more staff, buy more stocks, increase your production capacity, rent more space, maybe invest into different marketing campaigns, hiring consultant, and also diversify into other product areas. And at many times, what you have planned, you invested so much money into it, and is that going to give you the results that you want? I would say not necessary. Why? Because we call this stage the growing pain. Growing pain happens when you have increased your overhead so much, but then your sales are not increasing. And that happened. Why? Because we thought that we have sufficient cash flow in our banks, our sales are doing okay, and we have the profits that we can use for all these strategies. But then maybe all the strategies that you have done, maybe it's not working, right? And also, you have not done the proper budgeting. How much you want to invest and how is that going to contribute to your sales? To avoid growing pain, there's one method that you can use, I would say, is to monitor your account closely. I'm not talking about having your accountants do your account once a year just for the sake of filing for tax, but then monitor it real time. The best if you can do is every day, what is your cash flow? You have to know about it. And also weekly, how's your sales performance? What are your overheads and expenditure? So what are the solutions that you can use to monitor your account closely? I would suggest Niaga One. Let me show you how Niaga One works and how you can use to avoid the growing pain when you want to grow your company. Niaga One is a cloud-based accounting software where you can access directly at your browser such as Firefox or Chrome. So once you register, we'll send you the password and you can log in using your laptop or phone, right? So you just click in here, login button, and key in the username and password. And first, you will see the cash book. Cash book is where you key in all the money that comes into your business. Debit and credit is all the money that goes out from your business. For example, debit is a sales. You just key in the sales for today. For example, 500 ringgit, and then just click save. You'll see that it appears here. And then credit, if you pay for example, your Facebook ads, just type here 250. Then here's the balance that you have for the month, and the balance from last month carry forward to this month, and what are the total balance that you have here. So after you have keyed in all the money that's coming to your business and money that goes out, you can then set the ledger. Ledger is where you set what are the categories of all these records. For example, sales, you select income, sales, and then Facebook ads as an expenses, advertisement, and promotion. And the system will categorize into different ledger book, and this is where straight away you can see your P&L, your profit and loss statement. So for example, here 2018, what are the sales that you have? 7,005 from your sales invoice 900 and total 8,000, and then your cost of goods sold has been deducted here. Okay, and these are all the expenses that you have. So in 2018, you are making a loss of 8,200. What about cash flow? Just click at the cash flow statement and you can see the graph showing your cash flow ups or downs, and to see from the last year as well, your cash flow has increased. And then this year, maybe you have invested into more things to increase your sales and marketing, right? And to expand to different markets. So now your cash flow has been decreasing here. So this is what I described just now, that you have to monitor your cash flow carefully. And as you can see here, from month to month, you are making a negative cash flow here. Okay, and what are the expenses that you have incurred for this year? So I would say all these are the expenses that you have to monitor from month to month. All right. So other functions that you can explore into are sales invoice. These are all the sales functions, and also for purchases. Purchases are where you purchase for goods, your inventory, and all that. let me just show you for quick how the sales invoice works. Just click sales invoice and then click at the new button. Just search for what are the products that your customer want to purchase. For example, a foundation, natural pink, and then select the customer. For example, Amina. Then just click save. Okay, you can see that the status is unpaid. Then issue the payment once you have received the banking slip from your customer. For example, here 70 ringgit. Just offset which invoice that you want to offset with this payment. Then click save. So once you have delivered your goods to your customer, just click deliver, and the system will automatically deduct the inventory, the stock from the inventory. So you'll see here. So here, to manage your inventory, you can issue purchase invoice. Purchase invoice are where you purchase goods from your supplier. For example, here foundation pink, you order maybe like 10 bottles at a price of 30 ringgit here, and then family wash, maybe 5 bottles, 14 ringgit. And then for this one, the collagen soap, 10 pieces. So you order from this company and then select which ledger book that you want to update this record, right? So here you have the purchase here. Okay, so after you made the payment to the supplier, you can also key in here, right? For example, you have made like 200. Then you see the balance that you still owe to the supplier. So you can use this function to manage your operation, day-to-day operation, where you have your sales and also your purchase, your inventory, and the system will automatically generate your balance sheet so that you can see how much money that you have in your banks. Also, what are the debtors, okay, or creditors. Creditors here, which means that the amount of money that you still owe to the supplier. So here we can see that 1,200. All right, and the total, your liabilities and your current asset in your company. So here, Niaga One, the difference between Niaga One and other accounting software that you may already use in place is that this is fully online, so that you can monitor your cash flow, your account records anywhere. And for this, you can create additional user, such as you can create the user for the staff. For example, your sales staff here, Amina Jami here. Okay, just create additional user for your staff. For example, she's a sales staff, so you just set the access for sales for this staff, and then the access type just set as normal. So Amina will be able to access only the function for the sales invoice. And since she's a normal user, she can't see the sales record from other staff. So you can then log in and monitor the sales invoice that has been issued every day, real time. By using phone, you can see the sales report as well. So here is a sales report that you would like to monitor, so that every day you can know how much sales that you need to make, okay, to cover your overheads and all that, right? The monthly sales report, the daily sales, or by products or by category, right? For more tutorials, you want to learn how to use Niaga One, you can always click here to the video tutorial. And we have very detailed chapters explaining each of the function that you can use. For example, cash book, ledger, customize your own ledger book, your inventory, your sales invoice, and multiple pricing. For example, your business is about like stockists and agents or dropship, so you can use the multiple pricing and costing functions here to manage them. All right, and here is the tutorial for multi-user for different staff access. So I believe that this gives you a very brief introduction about what Niaga One and why is it important for you to monitor your account yourself, real time, every day, or at least once a week. You have to monitor your cash flow carefully, right? So, and all these functions are very simple for non-accountant. So if you need more help, you can always contact us through our WhatsApp support number at the end of the video. And if you want to purchase or you have any inquiries you want to ask us, you can always contact us. So I hope that you have a good success for your business. Thank you.